Hi and welcome to Music Messages Tarot, everybody. I hope you're doing really well. This is going to be a twin flame reading for the sign of Aries, so Aries watchers and Aries listeners. That could be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, however this resonates for you, but it is going to be through the lens of Aries, and it's going to be a twin flame reading for DM energies and energies in relation to your twin flame connection today, okay? These videos are timeless, so whenever you come across this video, that's most likely when you were meant to see it. I've already cleansed the decks that we're going to use, and as I was cleansing them and shuffling, I did hear the names Jeremiah, Jeremy, and Josiah, something with a J. Also, I received a download regarding the Divine Feminine in this connection. Divine Feminine, right now, your guides want you to know that you are acting as a spiritual teacher for the Divine Masculine. That was actually one of the cards from the first Oracle deck that I was shuffling that kind of popped out. So, as you are embarking on, many of you are going through spiritual awakenings or just your spiritual growth process, your self-improvement and your elevation of your own frequency is actually positively impacting your Divine Masculine in this connection. This can be even if you haven't made contact in the physical world with your Divine Masculine, if you're in separation, if you've never even met this person yet in 3D. On an energetic level, your guides want you to know to stay focused on yourself, forge the path forward as you continue to walk in your truth and walk in your power, because this is actually having a profound effect on your Divine Masculines at this time. That was just a message that came through. If you have headphones in, please be mindful. I'm just going to sound the singing bowl one time. Okay, Aries. Hope everybody's having a great start to your week. Let's get some more information on what's going on in your twin flame connection this week. Again, the videos are timeless, but just with the current energies, let's see what is going on at this time for you. Easy does it. So stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. So in your twin flame connection, one or both of you may be trying to think through your logical mind, your ego. You may be trying to control how you communicate with your twin. Maybe some of you are focused a little bit too much on how this connection is going to play out, especially in the immediate future. And I just have a side note here. I'm seeing a DM, someone in masculine energy working with his hands, either a construction worker, or I'm actually seeing somebody up on a ladder, like painting a house or painting a wall. So this person might work with his hands as it pertains to his day-to-day job. He may be a painter, he may be a carpenter, something along those lines. Take that as it resonates. But I'm getting that one or both of you in this connection is trying too hard to control how things flow. And so the advice here would just be to kind of sit back, give it to, release control to the universe and let it unfold in divine timing. Sometimes I'm a control freak myself. I have to actually watch that behavior because sometimes we want things to go a certain way so badly that we actually impede our own progress and stand in the way of how the connection is supposed to naturally play out. So that's just, something to keep in mind. Let's see what else. Walk away. It says leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. So for some of you, you may be in karmic relationships, either one or both of you in this twin flame connection. I'm getting this energy really heavily from the DM side. We've been talking about how many of these Divine Masculines have been removing energies, obstacles, karmic relations and situations in their lives that aren't working anymore, and especially some unhealthy behaviors. I believe it was Friday I had tapped into a twin flame reading for one of the elements, and the group of DMs that I was tuning into there, a lot of them were still dealing with toxic behaviors like drug and alcohol addiction. So your DM is beginning to shed these behaviors. He's beginning to eliminate things that are acting as a blockage to your connection with him. And for some of you, this is going to be a literal move as you better align yourself with healthier patterns and healthier behaviors. Again, this may relate to the DF side as well, but I'm getting a heavier energy here around the DM needing to remove things from his life that are no longer working. Okay, let's see what else we have for today. New home. Moving is a step in the right direction for you. So like I just said, this is going to include physical travel for many people in the Twin Flame Collective who do resonate with this video. Video is for Aries, but I mean, like I said, you may have Aries placements in your chart. You may have some Aries influence in your chart. So just take this as it resonates, especially if you are cross-watching. I do get a heavier energy around the DM doing this, like I said before. So he's going to be possibly moving maybe to be closer to you, closer to your connection. And he's going to also be removing people and behaviors in his life that are no longer working right now for him and that aren't healthy. Okay, 2 of these popped out. So new moon in Taurus, know your worth. Just a reminder to not lower your vibration for the sake of the connection. Many of you have DMs who need to catch up to your growth, where you are spiritually, where you are in your journey. So just a friendly reminder not to lower your vibration and to meet your DM where he is. You have to actually hold the expectation and allow him to rise up to your level. That's been a very consistent message coming out for many of the signs and the different elemental readings that I've been doing around twin flame connections. Many of the DMs have done some of the shadow work recently. Some of them are working really hard on this right now, but they're not quite to your level yet. So you may need to kind of pause. You may need to pull your energy back temporarily while the DM is continuing to work on himself. Okay, but I do see some major changes being made in his life, particularly around where he lives and his home situation. All right, that might mean a physical change, a physical move for some of these DMs. For some of them, it may result in like a change in their home life. So possibly leaving a karmic marriage, possibly just eliminating things from their home life that are not serving themselves and not serving this connection. We have the last quarter moon in Sagittarius as well, so practice gratitude. You've come a long way, DF. So many DFs are entering the stage of their lives where you're now in Empress energy. You're the standard energetically for, how your DM should want to behave and what he should want to emulate. And for many of you, you are providing that template for your DM. Spiritually, energetically, you are kind of setting the bar, you're raising the bar, and they are working to rise up to your level, okay? But as that's happening, practice gratitude even if you are in separation from your twin. If you're not in communication or if you're not communicating as often as you might like right now, just continue to walk in your power and practice gratitude for the things that are going really well for you, all the growth that you've made. Every time you work on bettering yourself, you inadvertently help your DM better himself. And the more that both of you are doing that, the closer, the more likely union is going to be, because it'll give your DM an opportunity to improve to the level where you've reached, okay? So practicing gratitude is a great way to keep your vibration high, to keep your own energetic frequency raised. It'll just make sure that you're not falling back into old patterns and that you are able to take the time to practice gratitude for what you have, who you've become, the work that you've done in yourself, and your own self-worth, okay? Let's do one more. We have full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. So this kind of goes back to the easy does it. Stop trying to control everything. Things are going to work out in divine timing, okay? We can't rush that process. All we can really do to exert control over it is to focus on ourselves, our own growth, and that ultimately pushes the connection forward. We know this, all right? But there are some exciting things happening around this time. I mean, with that new home card and the walking away, this is kind of like my 8 of Cups card for this particular Oracle deck. Many of these DMs are going to be taking action in the coming weeks or months, and you're going to be seeing forward movement, at least on his end, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised if he, like I said, changed his living situation or actually changed the physical location of where he actually resides. In some cases, it's going to be to be closer to you. Okay, let's get some direct messages from your DM today and see what he would like to communicate with you from his higher self. Okay. Don't wait for me, please. So that goes back to not controlling things. Just kind of focusing on what you're grateful for at this moment. He's making these changes, but he doesn't want you to put your life on hold while this is happening, okay? That doesn't mean that he's not going to be making those changes. It just means that he wants you to go on focusing on yourself while he's doing these things, so that your connection, your growth, his growth doesn't stagnate, okay? They have hurt me, so some of who they're walking away from, some of what they're walking away from, in some cases is definitely going to be a karmic relationship that has done some damage on their side that they need to focus on healing, okay? And for some reason right now I'm just seeing a lot of floral imagery in my mind's eye. I'm particularly seeing a blue flower. I think it might be a bluebell, might be the name of the flower. I'm just seeing that, so the color blue or blue flowers might resonate with someone. And you maybe want to be on the lookout this week for blue flowers or blue floral imagery, because your DM is going to be sending those types of subconscious messages to you from his higher self this week. That was just another download that I received. Okay, is it over? So while he doesn't want you to wait for this process, he definitely does not want this to be over. He knows how important this connection is to him, to his own growth. He knows how much he loves you. So he needs a little bit of reassurance too. If you are in communication with him, you may want to do some things to put him at ease, your DM, because he's dealing with a lot of uncertainties in his own physical world right now, and he's dealing with a lot of anxiety and upheaval. So you may just want to show him some empathy. These feelings are eating me alive. I mean, just kind of echoing what we just said. He's having a lot of strong emotions, both for you and for the tower moments that are kind of plaguing his 3D reality right now. While he knows that these are changes that have to be made, I'm seeing somebody packing his bags and literally walking out the front door and leaving what looks like another feminine energy behind him. So he knows that these things need to happen, but at the same time, they are causing a lot of changes and uncomfortable transitions that maybe he's just having a hard time acclimating to. So again, show him a little bit of empathy if you are in communication with him. If not, just continue to focus on showing gratitude for your own life and your own self-improvement process, and that will energetically assist your DM. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. So that's why he doesn't want you to wait for him during this process. He knows he has a lot of big changes to make, and he's going to be working on doing those things. I wouldn't be surprised if you see some major changes being made in his life, even this month, throughout the month of May, okay? It might not result in communication immediately between the two of you, but these are all steps that need to happen in divine timing for your union to take place. The heat between us is intense, so subconsciously, your DM is feeling the sexual tension, wanting to be close to you, wanting to touch you, those kinds of things, wanting to kiss you and hold you. He's feeling all of those things, but like I said, there's some negative feelings around some of the changes that are happening in his life as well. So as the DF energy, you may just want to show him a little bit of empathy, whether that be in the physical world or on an energetic level, okay? I hope this helped you. If it resonated, I'd really appreciate if you could like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear about your twin flame journey in the comments, Aries. Other than that, I'm sending you peace and harmony, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.